welcome back to my no. Sorry. Hello everyone. So for today's makeup look, we are going to be doing an expensive makeup look. And I want to look expensive, but we're not going to be using expensive products. Oh no. We are going to be using $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 worth of products, okay? It's not $10 altogether, but those are the prices separately if they were to be separated and put together, and then you think about it and then you get the numbers together and you add it up and maybe it's like $50, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, the only expensive thing that we're going to be using today is our Fenty Beauty Foundation. Everything else I'm not lying about. Everything else is cheap. I'm not lying at all. Just the powder blush. That's not as cheap, but it's not expensive. It's not $60. It's not $50. It's not $70. It's cheap. It's affordable. It's affordable. We don't say cheap. It's affordable. You really don't need to spend so much money to make your makeup flawless and beautiful. You can achieve that expensive makeup look without paying that expensive amount, okay? First, we always want to start with a moisturized base. Yes, moisturize your face. Make sure you use your little oils, your little creams, whatever you use. I personally use an oil and a cream. We're going to start by priming the face. The primer that I'm using today, E.L.F. Power Grip Primer plus 4 Niacinamide. Bam! Take it down. Now it's time to do brows. Laura Mercier brow pen. I'm going to be using two E.L.F. concealers. I'm going to use the E.L.F. Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Sand and the 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Rich Chocolate. Make sure that you are blending out all of the harsh lines. Now I'm going to use the mixture that I used to clean up my eyebrows. I use that for my eyelids as primer because I don't use eyeshadow primer. I just use concealer. So now I'm just going to use a blending brush to blend out my eyelids. So when you're applying that concealer onto your eyelid, you want to make sure that it's an even application. And when you're blending it, you want to dab. And sometimes you do a little bit of a swipe. It's just a little swipe though. It's not like a full swipe. We're going to take just a little bit of Zaya out of Morphe and Manny MUA eyeshadow palette. From the WildChild palette. A little bit of #spotted. I'm just putting it in the corners, in the middle, and then on the brown bone. On the brow bone. It's brown, but it's not what it's called. Now we're going to use a partially clean makeup brush. Make sure that yours is clean. And we're just going to use that to blend out the eyeshadow. Next, we're going to use just a little bit of brown in just the outer corners of our eyes. WildChild. Use the color Ground Crew for the centers of my eyes, and then I'm going to use the color Grasslands for the outer corners of my eyes. Now I'm going to use a tapered brush. You can't really see it, but you get the point. Apply some black eyeshadow as if it were eyeliner. I'm just going to put it in the waterline as well. I added some more #spotted just in the inner corners of my eye so that it just seamlessly blends into the black. And I know that this probably looks crazy, but it's gonna look better. You just have to trust the process. I'm gonna add my eyeliner after I'm done with my base makeup. This is not the final eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna use the Lumi Le Glow tint by L'Oreal Paris. We're gonna add a little bit of the glow to give us a little bit of a glow. Well, I know that my skin tint does look a little bit light on camera. That's okay, because in person it looked like my skin color. Now I'm gonna use my foundation. Since we've got a little bit of a glow going, I'm gonna use our Fenty Beauty Foundation in the color Soft Lit, I don't know, 350. This was color matched to me in the store, so me and you, about to find out if this is color match on camera. Candy camera. I'm gonna mix in my white and my tan E.L.F. Camo concealers in the color Tan Sand and Fair Rose. Less is more when you are trying to achieve a really seamless, expensive makeup look. Way too much product comes out when you're using the E.L.F. Camo Concealer, so I like to put it on my hand and just use a brush to apply it. Now I'm going to use this Real Techniques, I think it's called the Air Beauty Blender, and it's like so smush and it blends everything seamlessly and perfect. I'm just using the brush that I used for my foundation to blend out the concealer. Gotta put a little bit of effort into blending this shit. I am really obsessed with having bright under eyes, okay? And so I need just a little bit more concealer. I need it. Next is blush. I'm gonna be using this pink shade from E.L.F. called Cheeky Lychee. We're also gonna apply a little bit of E.L.F.'s Camo Pinky Promise. Wow. Okay, so next we're gonna do contour. And the shade that I'm using does not exist. It's really just mixed foundations with dark concealer, and I've used this to store it in. This is a little bit out of the ordinary. I'm gonna set my face with the Skindinavia setting spray. Now, after you put on the setting spray, you don't immediately want to put the powder on. It might be obvious to some people, but to others, it's not so obvious. You want to wait until the setting spray has dried. Make sure that your powder is evenly spread on the powder puff, corner of the eye, and bring it out. I'm going to use this fluffy brush to just blend off the excess powder. Next is more blush. I'm going to be using the Juvias Place Rouge Volume 4 palette. A little bit under the eye. Now we're going to use the darker shade on the cheekbones. Now I'm just going to use a clean brush to just blend it in more together. Add just a little bit more of the lighter blush on the high cheekbone, on the high bone of the cheek. Since we basically did nothing with our liquid contour, I'm using a concealer for my contour and it really doesn't stay. We're gonna use a powder contour now for my nose. So here is the powder contour. It is the Black Radiance in the color Medium Dark. We're gonna be using the contour shade and the sculpt shade. I like to mix them because I feel like it looks more natural. Now I'm going to take a pencil liner and I'm going to line my waterline. And we're going to do a little wing. Now I'm going to use E.L.F.'s Halo Glow Silky Powder Highlighter in the shade Blush Honey. Now I'm going to use a white highlighter just for the corners of my eyes. Okay, something else that I forgot that I wanted to do is use that same E.L.F. highlighter, but I'm going to use it in just the middle of my lid. I'm going to use this brown NYX lip liner. Now I'm going to use this NYX Butter Gloss, the shade Sorbet. Now I'm going to add my little molds. Okay, we're back. And now we look expensive. Like the highlighter is, oh my gosh, it is literally so amazing. Anyway, I really do enjoy how this makeup turned out. It's so cute. When you get home, before you take off your makeup, if you feel like it, try to do one of the things that I've said here. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on TikTok, it's at Maybe Rain. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, at Definitely Rain. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe.